The way I did this in my classroom was I put a sticky note in each student's spot on all the tables in the classroom. So let's say there's 4 spots per table, then you're going to put 4 sticky notes at each table, and the sticky notes are going to be different. Let's say there's 3 kiddos that sit at this table, so there's going to be a sticky note in front of each student's spot, and then they're going to rotate through this table. Once they've finished this table, they're going to go over to the next table and rotate through that table, and so on. So you can see that each sticky note has something different on it and a different value. So that way they're getting exposed to various types of number sense and then just different numbers as well. So they're going to fill in what comes before and after the number. So then they're just filling in the missing numbers. And then they'll rotate, they'll go around the table. So this would be 2, 1. Anyways, you guys get the idea. So this is just way more fun than having your students sit at a table and complete a worksheet. You can also be walking around the classroom and observing the kiddos. So this is really good for informal assessment. Another way you can use it is with letters. Let's say you're working on letter order, then each student would have a different sticky note with a different letter on it. They would rotate through just like before, and then they would just write in the missing letter. You can also use them for handwriting. So instead of having a handwriting worksheet all the time, you can put the letter on the sticky note. Again, each student would have a different letter, and then they're going to write that same letter in the boxes to practice their handwriting. Way more fun than sitting still and completing a worksheet. To practice this with addition is with missing number. If you're new here, or maybe you're just now seeing this about sticky tables, in my highlights is one called Sticky Tables, and it explains exactly how to play this game. So you want to make sure you've got manipulatives at the table when you're doing addition and subtraction, so they could do it with missing number. Okay, another way to do it is for them to find the sum. So if you're going to work on finding sum, then you could do different numbers, different add-ins for each spot at the table. They would complete all of them, and then they would rotate to the next table. So picture models is one of the standards for kindergarten. So you could kind of create like a little domino with 2 sticky notes. They could just write the sum, or they could write a number sentence if you're focusing on number sentences. So another way to do it is with number bonds. You could even do a 10 frame, and then you would have the manipulatives here so that they could explore and see what works to make 10. Then they could move the manipulative, my gracious, I can't talk. Move the manipulatives out, and then they could write the number.